The sheriff got very arrested.
Around 2:35 a.m., Douglas County 911 Center received several 911 calls regarding a rollover crash on I-94 near Alexandria, Minnesota. The crash was near mile markers 107 or 108.
All right.
Multiple sheriffs trying to they would find a man with obvious signs of intoxication, including slurred speech, poor balance, and odor of alcoholic beverage. However, unlike any call before, the man in question was the elected sheriff of the most populous county in Minnesota, Sheriff Hutchinson, commonly called Sheriff Hutch. What follows in this video is the documentation of their investigation that night and over the ensuing days. As their investigation progressed, the Sheriff Hutch, made multiple false statements, including the outlandish claim that he had a
We'll find out what's
This isn't just a wallet, it's a rare find. There's something different about owning something almost nobody else has. That's why when Ridge dropped...
Sounds like an AI Gary.
A urine sample.
Whatever his name is, the wine guy.
EMS personnel found the SUV's keys in the roadway, and a deputy suspected Sheriff Hutch may have thrown the keys away so he would not be found in their possession. The following video, audio, and photos were obtained by MN Safety, this channel.
Where's he at?
Sheriff Hutch's inebriation and lack of balance or other...
Okay.
10-1436.
Pulling up.
Let's give it a mile marker 107. 10-4, if you could let
Is
me
this
know
on the
how many
side of the
people
road?
we
There's
have.
no car or anything? That's on me for nothing.
406 we're now. Patient 10-4.
Jeez, what is... There's nothing going on, man. Disarm everyone.
You're not hurt though, you said?
No, sir.
No? Okay.
No. 10-429.
Said he wasn't driving. Deputies during the time were conducting a search for the other ejected from the crash, since Sheriff Hutch said he wasn't driving. So there is a vehicle, we just can't see it. Dark.
How did you get on the road over there?
North Dakota 28.
Conference.
210, 211 are out.
From a sheriff's convention? What is...
10-4.
The sheriff conference. The sheriff conference?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was driving? Because I'm
Conference?
concerned.
211, 210. If you don't need me right up there, I'm gonna get back a little bit.
Cab from some person. So were you passenger then? Or?
Yeah, I know who's driving.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is somebody else out here then?
Well, what kind of car is out here? What is that right there?
Okay. Like I said, Dave,
Medics take over treatment of Sheriff Hutch?
Hi, Dave, why don't we get you out on the...
Already goes to the ambulance. Wow.
0.6 seconds before the crash is when he started braking at 83 miles per hour. Massive torque inputs on this page with a steering wheel column turned at 140 degrees, almost 139 degrees.
Oh yeah, dude. It's so sick that they can like figure out if you hit the brake or not, like after a crash and stuff with like vehicle data. That's so sick.
The sheriff made statements that he tried to call a cab and that the cab driver was driving his squad car at the time of the crash. This turned out to be a very false statement, and he later admitted that he was driving and was drunk at the time, but it was because he made the claim, it was thoroughly investigated by detectives. Here's the results of his urine sample, a 0.134, and that was several hours. That was after 5 a.m. on the day of the crash. Here are the lane of traffic and 20 or 40 photos, and we'll show them to you quickly. The keys. He may have thrown the keys, so the deputy surmised that he may have thrown the keys.
Bro, I don't know about this one, man. This one kind of sucks. All right, yeah. So he was driving drunk, and then he threw the keys out.
With the idea that if you find something interesting, you can just rewind a bit or slow it down. If you're looking at these photos like me, it's absolutely incredible that this is a survivable crash. Probably, I mean, of course,
no one else
engineering
was
plays
in
a
the
role.
car?
It looks like but probably a fair amount of luck, because the only compartment that was still not completely penetrated was the driver portion of this vehicle.
Dude, there was alcohol in there, bro.
Not completely penetrated was
There's just alcohol in there.
the driver portion of this vehicle, and hit the median cable barrier, which prevented him from going into those oncoming lanes of traffic.
Wow.
I like this photo with the reflection. It shows a little bit of, there's always someone behind the badge.
Yeah, okay, so he was driving drunk and rolled his car and then crawled away. That's why he was on the side of the road. Okay.
Investigation was thorough and unforgiving,
right?
And that they would even arrest Mother Teresa if they thought she was a drunk driver. Here's the charging documents, along with the plea agreement and the conditions of release. So as part of the plea agreement, 3 of the charges were dropped, and he was convicted on the DUI. He is currently an elected sheriff, and who's under probation. Multiple county commissioners.
2 years, bro. There's no faith. Oh my. Whatever. That's so frustrating. Nothing we can do about it, though, right? Whatever. So dumb, though. Next one's going to be credit card scammer versus no-nonsense cop.